Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And Mills kicks to Bryant. Barnes dishes to Bryant. Lobbed up there for Barnes. The kick out to Walker. Now here's Bryant. Not a lot of room. And it goes down 2 points. Bryant's got 5 now.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Shepard's checked in for Jackson. Here's Carrington. Now Wesley. That 3 off the mark. Wesley against Bryant. Barnes passes to Shepard. And here's Bryant for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Baller in that last game against Brooklyn put on a show. He scored 48 points. And, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Coulibaly. Johnson against Barnes. Here's Coulibaly. It's Wesley on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Johnson in the corner. Pass to Noel. The tray. The rebound by the Bucks. On the wing, Bryant. He's defended by Noel. And Bryant kicks to Walker. Here's Shepard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Wesley. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
There's the triple. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. For the Wizards, Ryan's checked in, and it's Coulibaly in for Neely. A big group substitute. Here for Milwaukee. Mills is checked in. Scotty Barnes comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Walker's checked in for George. And it's Bryant in for Jackson. High post, Bryant. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. The three-pointer, no good. Wizards trail by 11. It's stolen by Bryant. They've got Jalen Noel. Knox out there with Coulibaly. And it's Ryan in at the 4. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The drive by Bryant, rebounded by the Wizards. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Here's Noel. He's got 8. 4 on the clock. And the lead is down inside single digits. Noel's got 10 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Washington's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Coulibaly, bounce pass. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Noel.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Count the basket. 14 points for Baller.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Noel finds Coulibaly. Back to Noel. Fires from deep. Mills with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 10. Outside, Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Wesley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside, Walker. Back to Bryant. And Bryant throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Wesley the pass to Noel. Three-pointer. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Very important triple there at the buzzer. That halftime deficit looks a lot more manageable when it's in single digits.
And that concludes the first half. Bucks lead by 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
Well, right now for Washington, they've already shown they're a strong team. You can see why they're moving up the ranks.
Hey, that's good play calling, good execution. They're playing.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Milwaukee Bucks. Thanks for spending halftime.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Barnes. Bryant is out there with Jackson. Then it's Walker, and it's Mills in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Carrington, the three-pointer off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Yeah, easy call.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
He hits the second from the line. Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Coulibaly. Banked in off the glass. Coulibaly's got his third basket of the night right there.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The shot's good from Bryant.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that's a foul called on Baller. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Ryan. And here is Wesley. A 3-ball. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out.
Oh! Yikes! Look out below! How about that finish?
Oof.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Here's Carrington. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Now here's Jackson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Bryant. And that one drops. Bryant's got 8 here in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Pass to Coulibaly. Now Sarr.